Zero Waste Scotland has been working with Martha at El Tagine Mexican restaurant in Montrose. What she discovered after initially measuring and monitoring their food waste was that they're doing pretty well. We spoke to Martha to understand how she embraces minimal food waste and why it's important to her.
The reason I value the food is because when I was little, I grew up with very little, no many. So I was a hungry kid most of the time, working in a very remote areas. I was close with the farmers, with the country life, and I grew up with that understanding to have value for the food. Of course, after me working 10, 20 years as a teacher, find myself in Singapore. Then this lady in the Mexican of the Cultural Affairs that says she was craving for Mexican food. I said, well, you want I can make you something. So I invited her to my flat and we did a little bit of everything, a little buffet, and she was over the moon. And she asked me, do you know that we have to look for sponsors to bring chefs all the way from Mexico to do the buffets at the Mexican festivals? And I said, no, I didn't know that. We're just arriving here. So she said, you want to do that? And I said, I am no chef. I am a teacher. And she said, but this is good, she said. And I said, well, if you trust me, I will try not to disappoint you. And then she put me in Sentosa Resort in one of the 5-star hotels in there. And then that was my first encounter with a professional kitchen. It was huge. That was so successful that was the beginning of the new career. When we started this exercise, that was very interesting. I instruct my assistants how to write down the things, everything. And she took so serious this part of the job that she was stopping the front house to come in and with the place and just dump everything in there. She said, no, I'm in charge of this. And she took grabbed the place and separated things as the way she was told that was them. When I cook, I just serve the portions, and as a hungry kid, I told a good plate of food, good starters, big mains. But then my desserts were left behind. And so they eat everything, yes, but they don't want any dessert because they were full. So no desserts, no selling desserts, that was food waste and loss of profits. So, and then I started to know I need to sell desserts. And then started to reduce until now I'm selling desserts. So it didn't happen from one night to the other night. No, it took me I think quite a while. My menu is seasonal and is local, and key ingredients are imported, but there's very little. We have 5 or 6 ingredients that are imported through our local supplier. So when I have to produce a menu, especially in the vegan section, I take quite a while to think about it. I have to go and speak with Gillian, the goat supplier. How long do we have the goat?
How does that help you reduce food waste?
Well, we don't use goats. Yes, maybe a fine restaurant, a fine dining restaurant, they do use goats. But we are a fine restaurant, not a fine dining. So that's a big difference. I bought the all animal firstly because it's cheaper by the carcass.
You use the bones as well?
We use the bones for stock. Because the same uses. The steamer is a big pan, and the meat never touches the water. So the juices of the goat fall down and then go up. So that makes a beautiful stock. I think we have to rethink the way we are doing our waste. There are a lot of things that we can use. This measurement has helped me a lot, and I'm not saying that I am completely free of fails, but I keep trying hard, my best, and it's the best thing to do. As it will be lazy not to do it.